Once upon a time, back when kings still rode horses, forests whispered secrets, and drummers were more than just part of a marching band, there lived a young man with a drum, a dream, and a dash of wild curiosity. The drummer is one of the Brothers Grimm's lesser-known tales, but don't let that fool you. It has everything: mysterious maidens, magical castles, invisible cloaks, and a determined hero who doesn't know when to quit. This isn't just a story about beating a drum, it's about bravery, loyalty, and finding love in the most enchanted of places. So grab your imagination and settle in, because this tale marches to the beat of its own drum. Before we begin, don't forget to click the like button if you love magical adventures, and be sure to subscribe so you never miss a single story here at Grandma's house. Now let's begin. The Drummer. A young drummer went out quite alone one evening into the country and came to a lake on the shore of which he perceived 3 pieces of white linen lying. "What fine linen," said he, and put one piece in his pocket. He returned home, thought no more of what he had found, and went to bed. Just as he was going to sleep, it seemed to him as if someone was saying his name. He listened and was aware of a soft voice which cried to him, "Drummer, drummer, wake up." As it was a dark night, he could see no one, but it appeared to him that a figure was hovering about his bed. "What do you want?" he asked. "Give me back my dress," answered the voice, "that you took away from me last evening by the lake." "You shall have it back again," said the drummer, "if you will tell me who you are." "Ah," replied the voice, "I am the daughter of a mighty king, but I have fallen into the power of a witch and am shut up on the glass mountain. I have to bathe in the lake every day with my 2 sisters, but I cannot fly back again without my dress. My sisters have gone away, but I have been forced to stay behind. I entreat you to give me my dress back." "Be easy, poor child," said the drummer. "I will willingly give it back to you." He took it out of his pocket and reached it to her in the dark. She snatched it in haste and wanted to go away with it. "Stop a moment. Perhaps I can help you." "You can only help me by ascending the glass mountain and freeing me from the power of the witch. But you cannot come to the glass mountain, and indeed, if you were quite close to it, you could not ascend it." "When I want to do a thing, I always can do it," said the drummer. "I am sorry for you and have no fear of anything, but I do not know the way which leads to the glass mountain." "The road goes through the great forest in which the man-eaters live," she answered, "and more than that, I dare not tell you." And then he heard her wings quiver as she flew away. By daybreak, the drummer arose, buckled on his drum, and went without fear straight into the forest. After he had walked for a while without seeing any giants, he thought to himself, "I must waken up the sluggards," and he hung his drum before him and beat such a reveille that the birds flew out of the trees with loud cries. It was not long before a giant who had been lying sleeping among the grass rose up and was as tall as a fir tree. "Wretch," cried he, "what art thou drumming here for, and wakening me out of my best sleep?" "I am drumming," he replied, "because I want to show the way to many thousands who are following me." "What do they want in my forest?" demanded the giant. "They want to put an end to thee, and cleanse the forest of such a monster as thou art." "Oh," said the giant, "I will trample you all to death like so many ants." "Dost thou think thou canst do anything against us?" said the drummer. "If thou stoopest to take hold of one, he will jump away and hide himself. But when thou art lying down and sleeping, They will come forth from every thicket and creep up to thee. Every one of them has a hammer of steel in his belt, and with that they will beat in thy skull. The giant grew angry and thought, if I meddle with the crafty folk, it might turn out badly for me. I can strangle wolves and bears, but I cannot protect myself from these earthworms. Listen, little fellow, said he, go back again, and I will promise you that for the future I will leave you and your comrades in peace. And if there is anything else you wish for, tell me, for I am quite willing to do something to please you. Thou hast long legs, said the drummer, and canst run quicker than I. Carry me to the glass mountain, and I will give my followers a signal to go back, and they shall leave thee in peace this time. Come here, worm, said the giant. Seat thyself on my shoulder. I will carry thee where thou wishest to be. The giant lifted him up, and the drummer began to beat his drum up aloft to his heart's delight. The giant thought, that is the signal for the other people to turn back. After a while, a second giant was standing in the road, who took the drummer from the first and stuck him in his buttonhole. The drummer laid hold of the button, which was as large as a dish, held on by it, and looked merrily around. Then they came to a third giant, who took him out of the buttonhole and set him on the rim of his hat. Then the drummer walked backwards and forwards up above, and looked over the trees, and when he perceived a mountain in the blue distance, he thought, that must be the glass mountain. And so it was. The giant only made 2 steps more, and they reached the foot of the mountain, where the giant put him down. The drummer demanded to be put on the summit of the glass mountain, but the giant shook his head, growled something in his beard, and went back into the forest. And so, with a brave heart and the rhythm of his drum to guide him, our clever drummer proved that even the most ordinary soul can find themselves at the heart of an extraordinary tale. Magic, mystery, and a touch of courage. Just another day in a grim fairy tale. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, so you'll always be the first to hear when a new tale begins. Make sure to come back for more stories here at Grandma's house.